Asuka, the energetic and strong mother. Yamato, the younger brother who's always in his own little world. Follow us as we karate kick all your daily frustrations away. Aska's Revenge.
My name is Kotomi. My husband Satoshi is 35 years old, and we have 2 children the same age. I love to cook, and I'm particular about counting calories and number of dishes. I just want my kids and my husband eat well and stay healthy. I weigh out the rice and put it in front of the family, whether it's white rice or grain rice.
Itadakimasu!
Itadakimasu!
The kids look forward to my cooking.
I don't want to go to a family restaurant. I'd rather eat at home than eat out.
It's too greasy. I don't like it.
That's how much they like home-cooked food. Family restaurants and fast food are delicious, but what parent wouldn't be happy to hear their kids praise?
Thanks for the food.
That's right. About going back to the parents' house for Golden Week.
Oh, you don't have to come to my parents' house anymore.
What? This is a sad memory from a year ago that is no one's fault. Or if I may say so, the honesty of a child may have hurt my husband. We visited my husband's parents for Golden Week a year ago. What's served there are instant noodles, instant curry, fried shrimp from the supermarket.
I want to eat Mom's food. I'm thirsty.
Kotomi-san is a good cook after all. I quickly followed up. Grandma's busy, but she prepared this for us. If you say that much, you guys should cook. My husband said nothing and looked uncomfortable.
Then teach us how to make the best dish before we come next time, Mom.
What do you like, Grandma?
Meat and potatoes. I'm looking forward to it. My mother-in-law and father-in-law are both very generous people, so things didn't get particularly awkward at my parents-in-law's house. But the car ride home was the worst.
I can finally eat Mom's food.
Home is the best.
Hey, is my parents' house that bad?
What are you talking about? I had a lot of fun.
I didn't ask you. I grew up there all my life. I feel bad. It's like you're denying my upbringing.
Sorry.
I won't say anything you don't like anymore, Dad.
Well, you know, people's houses are all different, and there's no such thing as good or bad. After this statement I made, there was no more conversation in the car until we arrived home. No one would like to be denied of their upbringing. This is the reason why we're not visiting my in-laws this year.
I want to learn how to cook even if we're not going to see Grandma.
Mom, teach me how to make fried tofu tomorrow.
Sure, that's actually really easy.
I'm going to Wakdo tomorrow. I don't need any food.
Okay, you can go tomorrow. It's happening a lot lately. My husband sometimes goes out to eat alone. It's something we discussed and it's okay, as long as it's within the family allowance. My husband weighed 98 kilograms at 182 centimeters when we first married, and he went down to 80 kilograms. He's going to gain weight again. One day, I got up the courage to talk to my husband. You know, we said it was okay as long as it's within our allowance, but haven't you been eating out more lately? How much do you weigh?
If you don't want me to go out to eat, then serve me something more hearty. It's not enough meat and fat.
Okay, I'll make you a giant hamburger steak next week. That day, I prepared just enough meat to meet my husband's request in terms of nutritional balance. I'm sure Satoshi will be satisfied. I said giant hamburger steak, so I used tofu to add extra volume, but I think it turned out pretty tasty.
Itadakimasu! Yum!
Not like this.
What? You don't like it?
I want more mindless food. Calories, fiber. I just want to live more carefree. Even if it's just in my house.
But I just want Satoshi to be healthy.
My body's healthy, but my mind is not.
Poor Mom. She said she'd make hamburger steak for you, Dad.
There were times when my husband would stand in the kitchen and cook whatever he wanted. But every time he did, the kids would say,
Mom said cleaning up is part of cooking. You have to throw the garbage away.
So he sulked and stopped standing in the kitchen.
I should have married someone more suitable. I don't need kids either.
The night I made a giant hamburger steak, he ended up going out for a drink, so I was alone in bed reflecting on what he said.
I'm an outcast. I'm lonely because even the kids are on your side.
That's because you never took care of the kids in the past. Yes, Satoshi was so disinterested in his children, they were raised mostly by me and my mother. I never once blamed him for that, but I think it's only natural that the kids would be fond of me. No, I'll just go to sleep remembering how happy the kids were then, how Satoshi was disappointed. I naturally fell asleep listening to the kids' laughter and talking that leaked from the other room. I must have been in a light sleep because when I woke up, I heard my husband talking on the floor below. Is he calling someone? I have to go to the bathroom. I'm sorry. I decided to go downstairs quietly so as not to disturb him.
Oh no, I gotta go.
He hung up the phone and hid the phone behind his back the moment he saw me. What was that about?
It was my junior.
Why'd you hang up so soon?
We were discussing personal information.
I went straight to the bathroom. Good night, I told him and fell asleep again. This was at noon on a Saturday when the kids went over to the neighbor's house to play.
Sorry I cheated on you. I still do.
My husband was honest from the moment we started dating. He can't hide anything from me.
And honestly, I don't think I can stop cheating.
He went to a dessert bar with a woman who worked for him, and that's when they started having an affair.
I couldn't go in alone, so I asked her to come with me. You said you would never go there, right, Kotomi? All that bad food?
How old is she?
She's 22 years old. Just graduated.
She was younger than I thought she'd be, and I was stunned. Are you serious? You want to divorce me?
I want a divorce. She's the one that comforts me.
I couldn't respond immediately. I was always prided myself on being Satoshi's #1 wife. I don't want a divorce. I thought Satoshi couldn't live without my protection, but I realized that was what was driving Satoshi away. Tell me honestly what you didn't like about me. I always kept the house clean, but
It's like a showroom. It's exhausting.
the nutritionally balanced diet.
I'm the only one excluded who doesn't enjoy it.
What I did for Satoshi's sake all backfired. At first, I thought about forgiving the affair and continuing our life together, but
Please, I'll pay you this much now.
he started negotiating.
I'll pay you this much in child support too. So let me be with my junior.
He was so determined that I agreed to the divorce. Satoshi left the house for us.
You still love me, right? Yet you divorced me. So I have to make it up to you.
Those were his last words. The kids were okay as long as they got to live with me.
It's normal for kids to be without dads nowadays.
And men who say bad things about their mothers should get thrown out. Bye-bye.
And they were on my side as usual. I used to cry about it in my sleep, but one day, I just got over it. I got a lot of money from Dad, so I'm thinking of starting something, I declared to the kids. I used to post my cooking on social media, and I was trying to make that into a full-time job.
A cooking expert?
Yup. At first, I studied cooking for Satoshi, but I started thinking it'd be better if it was for everyone. Thanks to you guys, I was able to have a dream. The dining table brightened up after Satoshi left. Maybe it's a good thing we got divorced because we only talk about positive things now. In the past year, the number of followers on my social media started growing, and I became a full-fledged influencer. I'm really happy when people send me messages saying how delicious my recipes are.
Can we start over? You still like me, right?
I'm going to block you. I started getting more and more buzz on social media, and 2 years after the divorce, I joined a talent agency. I'm making as much money as Satoshi now. I'm glad I went independent. I thought I could still start my life over if I didn't give up.
I wrote about you in an essay about someone I admire, Mom.
I'm glad. Thanks. Still, I was troubled by Satoshi's request to get back together. I heard Satoshi gained weight again and that he was dumped by the junior woman who he was serious about.
Did you really think I was going to marry an old man like you?
He was shocked to hear that and is trying to get back to me. So, Satoshi was the only one who was serious. I think my ex-mother-in-law is telling Satoshi to refrain from contacting me, but the more he is held back, the more he gets fired up. I joined an agency, so be careful. If you keep persisting, I'll call a lawyer. I don't have any feelings for Satoshi anymore, so don't get me wrong. My ex-mother-in-law and I kept in touch from time to time after the divorce. But when I thought she praised me for my TV appearance,
Satoshi is always bragging about how he was married to such an amazing woman. I want you to refrain from appearing on TV.
she complained, so I cut her off. What right do you have to tell me what to do? We're divorced and you're just a stranger. Today I'm busy making people happy all over the country. I'll make my own way. I'm Kotomi the cooking expert. What's the dish you're going to introduce today? Giant hamburger steak with tofu.
Thank you for watching all the way till the end. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons. See you next time!